Good afternoon. We've got a 2014 Dodge Avenger here that has a pretty intense blind spot, if I might say. Like that blind spot there, from here all the way to over there, where you can see right about there. That's gotta be about close to 2 feet. That's crazy. Really insane design on this car. I got this car for a real good deal, so I couldn't pass it up. And so what I did was I drilled here with the 3/8 drill bit, drilled here, here. And then I used an angle grinder with a 5-inch cutoff disc to cut along here. And then you got to be careful because there's a metal bar that goes from here up and down. So you don't want to cut too close to this window, where the window meets the door frame. So if you cut an inch and a half straight, you see I kind of cut in a little bit too much here, and I just grazed that metal bar. So if you cut from here and go straight up this way, from here an inch and a half, so probably about an inch and a half, and then straight up all the way an inch and a half, you'll be good. And then make sure the inside cut is larger than the outside cut, because you got to cut through the inside of the door frame as well. And then that enables you to make sure that the plexiglass is larger than the outside hole, because if this plexiglass is going to want to have a tendency to get sucked out of the car from the air pressure, and then you're gonna want to make sure that it's larger than the outside, just in case you don't want it to go flying out of the vehicle. But once you get this all filled in with electrical duct seal compound, like see I got it all sealed in here, and like it's sealed in here with duct putty, sealed down there with duct putty, sealed along here with duct putty, up in here it's all sealed in, so this isn't going anywhere. And then this is all sealed right here with the duct putty. It's airtight, so that there's no like the air pressure isn't going to suck this window up. So I did that, and you're going to want to make sure to use tape stuff up if you're using an angle grinder. Like tape the window here, so that these metal shavings don't want to get lined up against the window, and then you're going to roll the window down, scratch your window. Or you don't want the metal shavings to go inside the car when you're cutting it, but you should actually use a jigsaw with a blade designed for cutting steel. And then just tape it all up on the inside. Tape where any metal shavings can get into. You're gonna want to tape it all up. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's reduced the blind spot by a good, I want to say a good 8 inches. So now we're at got about another, 14 inches. That is still blind spot, but it's bearable now. It's manageable now. It's not like you're making a turn and just hoping that no one pulls out, or no one was traveling from where you couldn't see due to the blind spot and made a turn while you're making a turn, and then you can't see. So that just takes away that whole headache and that whole Hail Mary kind of driving, where you're kind of like just making a turn and just, but it really improved my ability to just commit to a turn. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta go for it when you look, and you just gotta go and give her. You can't just go slowly into the turn and look. But now again, with this window, you're able to slowly go into turn and double check and make sure there's no one pulling out, or fast, approaching fast. You get some crazy drivers out there that'll get to a turn and they won't even look sometimes. They just get to a stop and make that turn. I don't know where they got their licenses, like a Cracker Jack box or something. So then I went ahead and installed the blind spot mirror here. And this helps out a lot when you're in parking lots, just to make sure there's no one around you and then you're able to go. And I just took attached it, 2 screws going attached to the frame. And what I did was I drilled 4 holes, 2 in the mirror frame, 2 in the blind spot mirror with 3/16 drill bit for steel. Took some 3/16 metal wire, steel wire, and I just threaded it through. Used pliers to twist it till it was really tight, not moving anywhere, and then use that putty just to have it there, just so it doesn't come loose. Just have, and then probably paint it so that it doesn't rust. I got another blind spot mirror on the other side too. And that one helps out a lot. Because these cars are getting crazy with all the... It's just massive A-pillar on this car too. So, and then one last thing I did here was I made a cut right here. As you can see right there, I cut into the window rear view mirror frame, and I cut about half an inch in, and then it tapers out down to here, and then that way you have more mirror to move outwards and see further to the right back of you. But you still need this mirror, unfortunately, the blind spot mirror. So I look here. If I'm on a multi-lane highway, I look here in the rear view mirror. No one's beside me. I look, there's still a good sized blind spot in the back. So I look here, and if there's no one here where I want to change into the lane, these rear blind spot mirrors see if something's, these rear view mirrors, objects are closer than they appear, and with these convex blind spot mirrors, objects are further than they appear. So you gotta keep that in mind. Always keep your driving skills polished, and then I'll be able to make this safe lane change. So if you do that, you cut this here, you have more mirror to play with. Move it further outwards. Put this on here. You have more, you can check your blind spots. And then once you go here, do this. When you check your blind spot, then it's manageable. But if you just treat it like you're driving a big cargo van with no windows on the van, and all you got to do is use your mirrors to maneuver around the highways. I guess you'd be good. But what I'm gonna do next, actually, I might even just get rid of this hole, because there's only 3 screws that hold this in place here. There's 1, 2, 3. I want to take this whole mirror off, take it all off. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill some holes into the side here. I'm gonna drill some holes into the side of the car, maybe 3 holes, 1, 2, 3, and then drill some hole. Maybe I'll drill a hole here where those old screws were. Then I'm just gonna put on semi-truck mirrors, not semi-truck mirrors. Maybe put on like a big truck, like a big big Dodge truck mirrors on there with like those really big ones. They start up here, and they got those really big convex mirrors that are integrated into them. That way, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm able to move around now after I made these 3 modifications on this vehicle at a level where I'm comfortable making these maneuvers on busy roads at highway speeds. But I just wanted to share that with y'all, because you never guarantee tomorrow, and if I'm gone tomorrow, I just wanted to share what I did to survive this car, because I should have done this a long time ago, you know. So just live every day well, and be kind out there, be kind to yourselves. All right, I'm out. God bless y'all.